Hi everybody, Kathy Syret, founder and lead facilitator of the Confident Leader Journey here. And I'm just doing a quick sofa session because so many people have asked me in the last few days, what's so different about the Confident Leader Journey? And I thought I should answer it. Now, when I first started thinking about it, it seemed like a massive answer, but really it boils down to three main points. Three ways in which the Confident Leader Journey is different to any other training program. First of all, it's not a training program. It's a genuine personal development journey. Okay, so it has coaching, small cohort coaching, one-to-one coaching, information, insights, and it works with you so that by the end of the journey, you're able to think differently, see things differently, choose differently. It gives you back your power and control, so you behave differently and therefore you get different results. So this program doesn't tell you what to do. It's not a do this, say this, if A, then B. It's not that kind of formulaic training program. It's a journey you go on to discover yourself, how and why you do the things you do, respond the way you do, how and why people see you the way they do. And we work together on the journey to give you back that power and choice so you're in control of those things. So it's not a training program. It's a personal development journey. Second difference is the way it's run. It's a different experience for participants. It's not, sitting in a classroom and getting a load of information and then getting a role play to do and getting marked on that and then being sent back to your workplace. I mean, if you're like me, that's what used to happen. You go away for 2 or 3 days. It's absolutely brilliant fun. You're with a load of people, you get on well with them. You've learned new stuff, you've practiced stuff, you think you've learned a lot. And then you get back to work. And you get back to work, and actually what you discover is you're back in the same old box you were in before you left. And all the new stuff you've learned, you just can't access. You can't kind of bring yourself to do it. So this is different because it's specifically aimed at actually being able to use the knowledge and skills that we're exploring during the journey. So it's a 12-month journey. It works on a drip feed basis, coaching every 2 weeks, information every week, and each week you apply it to your workplace. So you make those little changes bit by bit over the 12 months, which means basically you're growing your box while we do the journey together. And we coach around that in the coaching sessions to help you apply it more effectively and understand it more deeply. So those are the first two differences. But the biggest difference about the Confident Leader is the third difference. Almost any training program or coaching program can to some extent give you knowledge and skills. But the difference about this journey is that it's not just about that. It's not just about knowing what to do and having the skill to do it. It's about having the confidence to actually use the knowledge and the skills. Now, I've been in learning and development for 30 years now. Yep, thank you for thinking it's impossible. Look at me. But yeah, 30 years. And I always see that there's a breakdown between what people know, what they can do in a role play, and what they're confident enough to do in real life. So I'll give you an example. I did some sales training. We took some of their top salespeople, we coached them, we gave them the information they needed, we did role plays, they practiced the new questions we wanted them to ask, the new way we wanted them to interact with the client, and then they went to the clients. And you know what? We didn't see a single example of the new behavior. They all just went back to their old patterns. So, and when we asked them afterwards, for some, yes, it was habit, but for 90% of them, they said, it did cross my mind to do it, but when it came to the crunch, I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I didn't have the confidence to do it the new way. So this is what gets in the way of learning and applying learning and getting the results from learning, is having that confidence to actually use it. See, so many of us have this learning in our heads, but we need to have it in our hearts and in our guts, really, to actually do it in the moment that matters. If at that moment, the moment that matters, it's accessible to us and we can do it, then we've learned it. And that's why I call the program the Confident Leader Program, because it's not just about leadership skills. It's not just about self-awareness being the prerequisite to self-management. It's about being confident enough to actually use and apply this knowledge and skills in those moments that matter. That's what it's really about. So in order to do that with the 12-month program, we have small groups. You're 4 or 6 people in the group at a time that you travel through together. The coaching every 2 weeks, the drip feeding of knowledge information. And the focus is on building your confidence in using what you're learning, in applying it. Now, I've actually had people say that just after the 4-week taster program that we do, that just after that, they're doing things differently at work, things they were scared to do before, and now they're confident doing. In fact, I had someone from a taster program recently who's said to me she's behaving differently in meetings now. She's behaving the way she always wanted to behave but wasn't brave enough to. And it's actually having positive results for her. She feels she's being seen differently by her colleagues. It's having a positive impact on how she's seen at work. And it's also having a positive impact on how she feels about her work. And that's just after the 4-week taster program. Now, this is the key difference in the Confident Leader journey. You're not just going to learn the knowledge and skills to have a bigger impact in the workplace. You're going to build and grow the confidence to make that happen in the moments that matter. Now, one of the challenges you have is you see lots of videos like this and you don't really know what to believe. How do you know which one of the thousands of videos out there about leadership and confidence are the ones that are right for you? Well, that's why we created the 4-week taster program. You get a flavor and a really good taste of how the Confident Leader journey works and how it will work for you. In the 4 weeks, you'll get value and you'll see results. People see results just coming off the 4 weeks. And by the way, the 4-week taster program, you pay what you think it's worth at the end. So when you get some results, and if you think it was worth it, then you decide how much you're going to pay for the 4-week program. Because I don't want money to be an obstacle to this. I want this to be accessible to you. So, do you want to join the taster program? I mean, what have you got to lose? I've got people getting results from the 4 weeks. You could have those results. They could be yours. You could get unstuck. You get out of your box, have new knowledge, new skills, and new confidence in the workplace. All in 4 weeks. How do you do that? Well, you have to sign up and save your space because I only run this 4 times a year and the next one starts at the beginning of next month. So you go to confidentleaderjourney.com and in the top right hand corner there's a big orange button that says click here for information about the 4-week taster program. That takes you to a page where you will have lots of information about the program and you can click on a button to save your space. And I recommend you do, because as I said, we only take small cohorts of 4 to 6 people through this and there's limited spaces. So confidentleaderjourney.com, top right hand corner, click for more information about the taster program and save your space now to make sure you get on this. Okay. So as I said, my name's Kathy. This was the 3 reasons why the Confident Leader journey is different and why it's right for you. And I look forward to seeing you on the taster program. See you there.